In my last video, someone asked, then how is it that we can regulate our system to get out of freeze? This is such a great question because the answer isn't what you think. The key is learning how to manage your emotional state in the moment so you can regulate your nervous system. And to explain it, I'll walk you through something called the emotional triad, and I'll show you how this plays out with someone who's stuck in the freeze at their new job. Then I'll give you practical strategies you can use to shift your emotional state when the freeze shows up for you. The emotional triad is made up of 3 parts: your body, what you feel in it, what your body looks like, language, the words you say to yourself out loud and in your head, and what you focus on, which influences what you believe to be absolutely true based on how these 3 parts interact with each other. Here's what the person is experiencing. I am finding that I go into freeze mode in my new job when my trainer talks to me. I've had 2 trainers now, and both have been impatient and appear angry and frustrated at me when I don't go fast enough, and especially frustrated when I ask questions to double check things or ask questions about things they've trained me in previously. Let's start with what she might be experiencing with her body in terms of what she's feeling and how she's carrying herself. Maybe her heart's racing, she's breaking out in a sweat, her breathing gets shallow, her body feels heavy and tense, and her mind blanks. She might have her shoulders hunched over, her eyebrows might be furrowed, her arms crossed in front of her chest, and her mouth turned down. Her nervous system suspects danger is lurking and decides it's time to go into protection mode, so it shuts down her ability to plan and ramps up her emotional response. When you're realizing you're stuck in the freeze and want to snap out of it, you have to regulate yourself. Changing your body is always step 1 because it is the fastest way to do this. As your body is regulating, it is now receiving safety signals. But here's the thing, most people stop here. They try breathing or rolling their shoulders, and when it doesn't fully work, they think something must be wrong with me or things will never change. But it's not you. Changing how you feel is only the first step. Once her body begins to feel calm, she can start using the next part of the triad, which is shifting her language. Language isn't just what we say out loud, it's also the silent sentences running in our head. As the person feels that her trainer is angry and frustrated and being impatient, the silent script she is on repeat might sound something like, I'm too slow, I'm annoying, they're mad at me. Her words fuel the freeze. Now imagine her body calms just enough for a new phrase to slip in. I'm learning, everyone starts slow, or even I can take notes 1 step at a time. That small language shift opens up more space in the nervous system. It doesn't mean the fear vanishes instantly. It does mean the brain is no longer stuck on one repeating loop. Our words don't just define the situation, they create it. And as her words shift, so does her focus, the meaning she gives the situation. At first, her focus is locked on the trainer's frustration. The belief becomes, I'm failing, I can't do this, they think I'm stupid. People who are in positions of power always feel this way about me. But with calmer body signals and different language, her focus can widen. This is hard, but it's normally slow when learning something new. Their frustration doesn't define my worth or ability. That change in focus softens the belief. Instead of I'm not cut out for this, it becomes I'm capable of learning at my own pace. And when that belief shifts, the freeze loosens. Now let's go back to the physiology portion of the triad because this is where people wanted more specifics. Here are a few simple things you can do in the moment and choose one that feels doable for you. My personal favorites are getting a drink of water or squeezing your fingertips or rubbing your gamut point. You can also move your body, switch chairs, take a walk outside, even stretch your body. Just reaching for the sky can make a difference. You can also shift your posture, sit up straighter, take a power pose. Use your breath, taking deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. You can also ground in your environment. Plant your feet solidly on the floor and imagine roots growing down to the center of the earth. Remember, the more radical the change, the more powerful the result. So here's the key. If you've tried moving or breathing and it hasn't worked, it's not that you're broken or that you did something wrong. It's that you stopped at step 1. The emotional triad is body, language, and focus. Start with your body, then shift your words, both out loud and in your head, and then your focus can expand. That's when beliefs begin to change and the freeze loosens. So the next time you feel frozen, remember, you do have a way out, one small shift at a time, because it's not laziness, it's not weakness, it's just your nervous system protecting you. If this was helpful, hit subscribe and check out my last video on why the advice, just take action, doesn't work. And until next time, be gentle with yourself. You're not behind, you're just beginning.